Okay, pick a category. For your enjoyment, the slaughter of 80s pop. $3,000 for this one. A gaggle of geese, a school of fish, a flock of seagulls? Oh my god, a lawless pack of animals has slaughtered the 80s band, a flock of seagulls. Detectives are rounding up animals with suspicious-sounding group names. Because it's not a correct group name, which of these will not be a suspect in Flock of Seagulls murder? A gang of elks, a murder of crows, a mob of kangaroos, or a kill of bears? There's no such thing as a kill of bears. A group of bears is called a sleuth.
Elementary, Watson. They just couldn't run so far away after all.
Category, please. And I believe this one's called I See London, I See France. This one can net you $1,000. Uh-oh, Calvin Klein is at it again. For his next fashion statement, Calvin Klein rips holes in the butts of his pants. Because his idea echoes the plot of this movie, what should be the name of Calvin's new line of designer jeans? Giant, A Taste of Honey, So Fine, or Fanny and Alexander? Fanny and Alexander? Hey, that's a crime in some states. Let's take a look at the right answer. So Fine, starring Ryan O'Neal, is about a fashion craze started by some guy who rips a hole in the rear end of his pants. I think this new fashion has also given Calvin an idea for a bold new fragrance. Okay, I need a category. This category is known as How to Make Green Cheese Look Like Blue Cheese. And we got $3,000 in the pot. No doubt you've heard of guys spelling their name in the snow with their, well, imagine this. If Buzz Aldrin had commemorated his moonwalk by writing his real name on the surface of the moon, which phrase would be there to welcome future astronauts? Edwin shall return, Eldridge was here, this is Edgar country, or Elroy is king. With a name like Eldridge, you think NASA would trust him with a mission to the moon?
Houston, we have a problem.
He goes by Buzz, but his friends call him Edwin. He wasn't actually peeing. He and Neil Armstrong just wanted to find out who was the bigger man on the moon. I need a category. May I introduce... Oh, Henry! This one's worth $1,000. Get ready and see if you can picture this. This holiday season, instead of the gift of the Magi, you give your sweetheart the actual Magi as a gift. What does he or she get from you? A baby Jesus, a group of ancient priests, Doug Henning's dog, or the Egyptian god of fertility?
Hey, not everybody can be right, just the winners.
Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The Magi were an ancient cult of Persian priests. Of course, if you buy somebody the Magi, you also have to buy all the Magi accessories, the altar, changeable robes, etc. All right, hit me.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Say hello to 75 degrees and colon. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Think fast. If London Fog used weather symbols on their trench coats, how might you expect the label to read? London bullet point, London equal sign, London asterisk, or London comma? Sorry, but snow is symbolized by the asterisk. Remember making asterisk angels? Tough luck, but I can tell you this, the dollar sign is the symbol for loser. The equal sign is the weather symbol for light fog. Yeah, I had a flight delayed once due to excessive mathematics. Lost my luggage, too. Okay, pick a category. Open wide and get ready for arts and craft. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Let's rock. If Kraft macaroni and cheese were actually made from the old British definition of macaroni, what would be the delicious new side dish? Kraft foppish men and cheese? Kraft Spanish dance and cheese? Kraft Scotch tape and cheese? Or Kraft crackers and cheese?
I told you not to do that!
Should have picked this. This is why Yankee Doodle called it macaroni. Macaroni was a word used to describe a group of vain and self-centered men in the late 1700s, with cheese being their type of humor. Category, please.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Pucker up for a really big shoe. $1,000 if you get it. Okay, we've all been to a petting zoo, haven't we? Let's say you take the kids and head out to a kicking zoo instead of a petting zoo. Which of these could you not wear on your feet and kick at the same time? Bucks, mules, water moccasins, or lucky ducks? You wouldn't want to wear water moccasins because they're snakes. Although, I have to admit it, I love the idea of a petting zoo with snakes. Okay, I need a category. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, watch out for the boom mic. Now I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if the movie features Shaquille O'Neal or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. As each one comes up, if it's Shaq Daddy, press the square. If it's Kareem, hit your circle, and press the triangle button to skip. For each right answer, you get $500, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Alright, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go in. Forget Paris, Shaq, or Kareem. Airplane. Fletch. Kazam. Blue chips. Slam dunk Ernest. This is it. Game of death. You missed one, but you hit on 6. Nothing to feel bad about. Let's look at your new total. Doesn't that feel better? Good. Let's move on. I need a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
Okay, give it up for artificially flavored vanilli. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, remember how Milli Vanilli had their 1989 Best New Artist Grammy taken away? Considering the reason Milli Vanilli was stripped of their Grammy Award, on which of these game shows might you have expected them to appear? Dance Fever, Putting on the Hits, Sit or Miss, or Name That Tune? Milli Vanilli was stripped of their award for disco dancing, and I suppose you'd want to strip Adrian Zemed of all his acting awards, too. The correct answer is... Milli Vanilli was caught lip-syncing, which is exactly how you win on Putting on the Hits. I hear Milli Vanilli appeared on another short-lived game show, Putting on the Hair Extensions. All right, hit me. Uh-oh, don't lose your cool, because you're about to join a 3-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're going to see a three-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct three-way member is lit up and you score. Woohoo! But look out, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you're wrong. So, let's get going. Looks like our category for this one is any old guy'll do. So it's a three-way about any old Joe. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Alrighty, watch your buzzer. Here we go. That's all we got. Now, let's see how you did. Well, the word average comes to mind. Let's check out how your overall score looks. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Okay, pick a category.
Don't look now! It's question 11!
Now serving. Birds of a feather sleep together. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, you might remember that in that John Waters film, Pink Flamingos, Divine eats, well, something special. If Divine ate that special snack from Pink Flamingos like an actual flamingo, which of these would you see her do? Eat it with a tongueless mouth, absorb it through her skin, throw it in the air and catch it, or eat it with her head upside down? Flamingos eat with their heads upside down. So not only would Divine be the filthiest person alive, he'd also be filthy and flexible. Oh, wait a minute. Divine isn't alive anymore. Oh, God, now I feel really bad. Category, please.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
The selection is, I've got your yard arm right here, little buddy. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. If the SS Minnow hoisted a yellow flag before grounding on that uncharted desert isle, what would that signify to other sailors? Ship foundering, send help. Cygnus aboard, send doctor. Mechanical problem, send engineer. Or out of lemons for gin and tonic, send fruit. A solid yellow flag called a yellow jack tells other sailors that the ship is carrying infectious disease. Or that Gilligan is wet his hammock again. Okay, I need a category. Shake hands with the belch heard round the world. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Imagine this. Archie Bunker has decided he's the king of his castle and everyone else can go to hell. Archie decides to defend his turf like the colonists did in the Battle of Bunker Hill. What would be his first action? Build a fort on his neighbor's front porch, have Meathead attack on Christmas morning, make Gloria fell a tree to block the sidewalk, or send Edith on a midnight ride? Oh yeah, that's really wrong. Bet you wish you'd picked this. The Battle of Bunker Hill actually took place right next door on Breed's Hill. Besides, what do the Jeffersons care? They'll be moving on up just as soon as the battle's over. I need a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
This one likes to go by, I can't get this damn song out of my head. $2,000 for a correct answer. Alright, we all remember the Bible tale of Cain and Abel, right? Well, suppose God had wanted to make Cain's life in exile even worse than it was. Considering Cain's punishment, which song would have been most appropriate to play over and over in his head? The Cars' Drive, Dion's The Wanderer, Christopher Cross's Sailing, or Kim Carnes' Betty Davis Eyes? Cain was forced to leave the fields he farmed and wander the land. This, of course, is the Bible's parable for why God created the Walkman. All right, hit me.
"15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia."
This little number's known as the Founding Fathers, Master Debaters. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which phrase would a perverted junior high school student not find in the Declaration of Independence? Laying its foundation, manly intercourse, hold these truths, or endowed by their creator? The phrase manly intercourse doesn't appear anywhere in the Declaration of Independence. But I think it does figure prominently in the annals of Greek history. Okay, pick a category. The category is sitting in your own pew. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Now, if you've ever been in one of those confessionals in a Catholic church, you know it can be pretty intimidating. But imagine this. While admitting your sins, you hear a huge fart from behind the screen where the priest should be. Because their name means divine wind, to whom have you most likely been confessing? A sumo wrestler, a kamikaze pilot, a sushi chef, or a karaoke singer? No. Let's take a look at the right answer. Kamikaze means divine wind. That explains why priests wear those long robes. Category, please.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
Here we have a bat walks into a bar. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Oh no, the Riddler has decided to take a new approach to thwarting Batman. If instead of normal riddles, the Riddler were to confuse Batman with the Buddhist riddles known as koans, what would you most likely hear him say? Jingle bells, Batman smells, there once was a man named Wayne, what's the sound of one bat wing flapping, or bats, bats, I hate bats! A koan is a non-rational statement or riddle used for meditation in Zen Buddhism. Here's the sound of one bat wing flapping. Okay, I need a category. The category? Guys with 9-inch nails. How does $4,000 grab you? Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If rock band 9-inch Nails changed its name to the technical term for a 9-inch nail, what might you hear fans chanting at their next concert? 9-inch screws! 9-inch brads! 9-inch pricks! Or 9-inch spikes! Any nail over 6 inches long is called a spike. How soon do you think it'll be before their fans start showing up with 9-inch spikes through their lips? I need a category. Okay, here's the deal. You just chose an impossible question. Oh, good. This should be amusing. Coming at you. Do not enter. This very special question is going to be worth $20,000. Okay, you think you're so smart, right? Well, try this one out. What number am I thinking of? 1, 2, 3, or 9? Three? Let me see. No. Here's what you should have picked. 2 is the number on my mind. Let's see if you can read my mind now to know what I'm thinking about you. All right, hit me.
Question number 20.
Let's see what we got going. Take that, Satan's throw pillow. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Which of the following Attack films does not exist? Attack of the Evil Office Supplies, Attack of the 60-Foot Centerfold, Attack of the Mushroom People, or Attack of the Killer Refrigerator? Attack of the Evil Office Supplies.
Oh no, not the staple remover!
Okay, pick a category. Looks like you've jacked before. Commit this clue to memory. It'll save your life someday. Would you like to touch my primate? And I don't just ask anybody that question. Only really special players like you. Second win till that last one. Let's see what it did to your final score. That's the game. Player, I'd like to share an interesting statistical fact. If you took 6 chimpanzees and set them up at 6 PlayStations, all of them would get better scores than you. While I'm at it, here's some more trivia for you.
You don't know Jack!
All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Nice one. You slid into an empty slot on the high scoreboard. Kind of like getting into college off the wait list. Enter your name, please. Ah, gosh.
This week
That's a
on
pretty
Zenora,
name.
Queen
Hey,
of
you're
Battle,
certainly
a
not under
journey
any
is
obligation to
undertaken.
play another
Here, Janelle,
game,
we
but we
can
do
bathe
have
in
everything
this hot
all set
spring,
up.
and
If
there's
you
room
want
for both
one,
of us.
And
it would not be a
Janelle is
problem,
wounded.
okay?
Ow! My inner thigh!
Here, let me rub some ointment on that.
All on the next Zenora.
There's nothing I like better on an intercontinental airplane trip than a fresh pack of cigarettes.
Excuse me, sir. You can't smoke that in here. This is a non-smoking flight.
Damn this smoke-free environment.
Whoa, calm down there, buckaroo. Now there's a smoke-free way to get your nicotine fix without throwing a nicotine fit.
Smoke-free? How?
With new Cancer Stick Lip Balm. Cancer Stick Lip Balm delivers a powerful dose of nicotine directly through your lips and straight into your bloodstream.
But what about my live fast, die young machismo image?
Don't worry. Cancer Stick contains the same deadly carcinogens you've come to expect from a pack of badass unfiltereds.
Hey, now we're smoking. Thank you, Cancer Stick.
Cancer Stick, putting a softer, more kissable nail in your coffin.
Boys, you haven't seen realistic battle action until you've seen medieval tech action figures. More weapons, more scenarios.
And these dolls are made out of the toughest plastic.
They're not dolls, they're action figures.
Are they small representations of the human form?
Yes?
Then they're dolls. And they come with mix-and-match fashion accessories.
That's removable battle armor, and they have action grip hands.
Perfect for tea parties.
Medieval tech action figures. They're not dolls!
It's big, it's hot, why doesn't it kill us all? Learn about the sun tonight. Here at Arthur Daniels Heartland, we work every day to make your life livable in ways you don't appreciate. We make sure the sun comes up every morning. We get your children to school safely, and we print the books they use in class. We've put a man on the moon.
We have liftoff.
We've taken apart your lawnmower.
Hey, get away from that!
We're here to help you, despite what you've heard. We feed millions of people around the world, and we provide Wink Martindale's wardrobe. At ADH, we read your mail. Oh. Arthur Daniels Heartland. If we told you who we are, we'd have to kill you. So just keep moving along. There's nothing to see here. Go on. Go on, get out. What are you looking at?
All right, hot damn, fresh meat. Hey, everybody, we're gonna take it from the top.